What is up, everybody? What's up? I actually have to turn. I've been watching stuff on my TV and I gotta turn it off before it gets hella distracting. But hello, hi, how is everybody doing today? I am hot. I'm sweating. For the first time, I reminded myself actually to post that I'm going live on my Instagram to, do the promoting and stuff like that. And while we're talking, I'm gonna write it real quick. Just head on over to my Twitters, and just like post it there because a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just gonna copy paste the link, and I'm just gonna put in basically the title of what's going on. God, it's so difficult being me. What is my title? Let's see. Andrew Tate is, I'm gonna capitalize it. Listen, this is great content. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, relax. Andrew Tate is banned. Def Noodles drama. Def. How do you use Def? Noodles drama. And am I the asshole? Threads. Get in now. Hopefully that brings over some people. I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea on how to use Twitter. I just kind of live here and I try my best. So yeah, here we are. Here we freaking are. What did I just do? So today we have quite a lot of things to talk about. All right, quite a lot of things. Number one being, hold on, I have to situate myself. I scheduled it for like an hour in advance. I got at 6:30. I decided, okay, fine. Today I'll go ahead and go live. Whatever. We'll do something today. We'll have a show. My dog is wildly chewing on a bone right now. So if you hear that, I'm sorry, but that's the only way to appease him, to make him chill out a little bit and not rock the boat so much. So that's happening. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is running well on. Okay. Everything's going good. We're great. Doing this thing. So what was I saying? Let's just start from the top, and let's just say I wanted to address one thing, and that was that when I last was on here, I said I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be like, because I really don't know what this even is anymore, because I had a vision. From the Holy Trinity. I had a vision. Holy Trinity. I had a vision of having my own podcast show, and that got too time consuming, and then I love to pile so many things onto my schedule, and then I get overwhelmed, and then I don't want to do it. But here's the thing that has never failed me, and that is that I love YouTube and content so much that no matter how much I try and walk away from it, I always end up right here in the same pot because I'm cooking. No, I end up in the same spot, being that I can never get away. I tried doing the YouTube many years ago when I was 13. I put some videos out, deleted it. Guess what happened? I came right back on the YouTube. It's a love-and-hate relationship that me and YouTube have, that at this point I've have to embrace it and live with the fact that, sometimes I'm gonna have videos and stuff where only one person's gonna watch it, when nobody's gonna watch it. It's a lot, all right? It's a lot. And I've come to terms with, what? This is what I want to do. This is pretty much just me putting my life, I'm just documenting my life at this point. So I said, there's no sense in getting, in my feelings about am I catering to the audience, to the right audience? Am I doing the right things or whatever? Because I was just getting in my head a lot, and I'm babbling and I'm going in circles right now. But that is one of the things that I was struggling with when I did the podcast. I was I feel like nobody cares about what I'm talking about. Yet, a couple people here and there were listening. So it's just you know what I mean? But I'm here now. I'm committed to doing this. And the point that I was trying to make is that I've officially agreed to myself that I'm going to be doing this every Friday at some point, be starting at 7, no later than 7:30. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time, America time, America time, Florida time, Eastern time. That's the time every Friday. So that's gonna happen. What is he saying? It'll pretty much just be a whole bunch of rambling. It's okay. And just a lot of like pop culture stuff, kind of. And I'm also going through a whole rebranding because I don't know exactly what it is that I want to do. Like today's thumbnail is like different, but like I want to change it up a little bit, but it's not going to be the final thing. But we're working on it. We're working on it. As much as I want to like, beat myself up about this whole thing, it's just like you keep coming back to this and it means something. It means something. I literally went out and studied for a whole nother career, got a license for a whole other career, and like I'm still not happy. So it's just like, girl, get it together, center yourself, and trust yourself, and do the things that you like, so that you end up doing the things that you like, and it never feels like work or whatever that cliche quote is. So that's basically where we're at with that. That's just where I wanted to start. I had to. Okay. Close the door. I'm doing something. Smokey. Smokey. Come on. Hello. People just barge into my room. This is why I love to lock my doors. No privacy. Where was I? That was my mother, by the way. There must be food downstairs. So yeah, there was. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Anyways, so this is what we're going to be doing every week. Get used to it, pretty much, basically, and that's where we're at. So let's just get into it. Let's just get right into it because I have a lot of things to talk about. As I already mentioned, it's basically in the title. We're going to be talking about Andrew Tate. We're going to be talking about Deaf Noodles, and we're going to be just doing a whole bunch of random things after that. But the main meat of today's commentary is, we'll get there. We're not ready for that yet, but we'll get there. But what I did want to start off by saying, and I had to write it in the doc, and this happens to me all the time, but I specifically reminded myself to put it in the doc like 2 days ago because I need to know if anybody else feels this way. But the HOV lane, the HOV, the HOV lane in the highway, why are so many dummies using the HOV lane? Like, here's the thing. Like, actually, first of all, I don't even know the specifics. I feel like the HOV lane is primarily for people. What does HOV even mean? Let's just start there. What does HOV mean? What does it mean? High occupancy vehicle. Oh, that's exactly what I thought. Which it means two or more people in it. It's not the fast lane. People think it's a fast lane. It's not, but it's usually the fastest because no one's in there, because people like me sometimes like to abide by the rules, and I don't always, but they like to abide by the rules and not use that lane. That's why it's faster, because there's not a lot of people in it. So my gripe, okay, with the HOV lane is that why are there so many stupid people that use it? And I'm only making this argument because there have been times where, okay, I've used it, but there have been times where people are using it and like probably like 100 feet in front of them is like a cop car stopping that has like stopped another car. Which, once you see a cop car and you're obviously in a lane that you're not supposed to be, you're like, oh, let me get out of the way. But at a certain point, you got to use your brain. If you see a cop car in front of you with the lights on, 9 times out of 10, that cop has stopped another car. So it's not like they're going to stop writing the ticket that they're currently riding in the car to turn on the car and go chase you, there's no point. So when I'm in the next lane over, chilling, trying to go to work, living my life, and you're just cutting people off just because you know what? We just have to shut it down. We just have to shut down the whole HOV lane, get rid of it. I don't want it. It's time to go. Only stupid people use the HOV. Not only stupid people, but like they need to get off the HOV lane. There's no sense in using it if you're going to stress the heck out and honestly bitch out when you're already in the lane when you're not supposed to be in it. And 2 seconds later you move over. And then once you pass it, you move right back. So it's like, so what was the reason? What was the point? You might as well just stay in the stupid lane. It, anyways, I had to complain about it because it was weighing on my mind real heavy. And someone's got to talk about it. Like, if you can't get with the program, don't get on the highway at all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, PSA for everybody. PSA for everybody. I also did want to mention these are like the little stupid notes that I just be writing down randomly when things are happening to me. Like, oh my god, I have to talk about this, but because I have no friends, because I hate making friends, because I hate everybody, I just kind of like write it down in a doc, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm going to talk about this today, and here I am. And I wrote, and also, am I the only one? What? And also, I don't even know what I wrote. And also, I might be the only one, but the word genuinely makes me cringe and makes me tick a little. Not when I say it, but when other people say, oh my god, I genuinely like stop. I feel like that word has been so overused, and just no, like I think like genuinely, I like feel like, or when they have a question, they're like, no, I'm like genuine. Like that word, it's a stupid take. It's a stupid conversation. But I've been hearing that word a lot recently, and my brain and my eye just starts to like tick a little bit, and I'm just like, I can't listen to people talk anymore when they say that stuff, or when they say like what's another thing? Where it's just like it's slipping my head right now. But the Zoomer words, like I genuinely like for real, not even for real. I lost my train of thought. Moving on. I wish I had like. Should I invest in background music? Should that be a thing that I do? Thinking about it. I don't know. Thinking about it, but. And then, another thing. I am looking for. I don't know how to explain it because I don't even know what I'm looking for either. I'm looking for a person that's kind of like a producer slash editor slash not even assistant. I mean, if you live in Florida, that would be great. But I'm looking for. I mean, if you can work remote, we'll talk about it. But I'm looking for like a not even like a moderator, not even that, but like kind of like that. I just need like a second person to help me curate some of this stuff for the show. And whether you are experienced or not, we can talk about it. I'm not really looking for a highly experienced, educated, blah blah blah, whatever. I just kind of want someone who likes the YouTube space, the YouTube world, and the content creating thing that can also. The only way that I can explain it is basically if you ever watched the podcast on YouTube called H3 that I think I've talked about a lot before, but the person that they have on there, like Dan, like those people collectively, like all of the people, the crew, I kind of need me one of those, one of everybody. Kind of like I just need help is basically what I'm trying to say. So producer slash editor slash content creator helper. If you're out there, go ahead and send me a DM on the Twitter or on the Instagram. All of that information is down in the description below. Just shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I'll make sure somehow to get back to you because I need some help. And we'll talk about compensation. Compensation. We'll talk about compensation. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. We'll talk about compensation, and we'll go from there. Because if I'm gonna be doing this literally every week, excuse me, I'm burping a lot. If I'm gonna be doing this every week, and hopefully like more than once a week, I'm going to need a buddy system. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let's just get right into it. I have a couple of things that I want to talk about, and then we'll move into the the Andrew Tater Tot guy. Because breaking news has happened, and we got to get to it. But we're gonna get started here. Okay, so I recently, as I've said before, I don't use Twitter a lot. I've had a Twitter account, but I don't know Twitter. I know Instagram. I kind of know Facebook. I was like in that cusp of like wanting a Facebook when I was little, and then I made one, but it's like not really where I grew up on social media wise. But my thing is like Instagram. I know how Instagram works, although the real thing is feeling like a little bit of TikTok to me, so I don't really do reels like that, but original Instagram, that's me. But Twitter, I have no idea what I'm doing on Twitter. I don't understand it, and I'm trying my best now that I'm doing this to like get familiar with Twitter. All of that is to say that I have found the best Twitter account yet. Only because it made me laugh for like a split second. So I said, you know what, I'm going to show this on the show. Why not? Why not? For a little bit of gives and gaps and laughs. Is a like it's called shirts that go hard at shirts that go hard, and these are just basically like random shirts that are like DM to this account, and I think it's just the most hilarious thing. Like, look at this, isn't this cute? Not the cutest thing you've ever seen. Meow shot now. Meow shouts not kill. It's adorable. I love this flavor of gum, even though my dick smells like chapstick. I'm the reason it smells. There's no way people are wearing this in public. Also, what is this in the background? This picture here. Where is this happening? What is this whole scenario? What is going on? It looks like some sort of person here. It looks like the Hulk, if you can see it, is holding a fox, and it's okay. Well, we're not gonna judge. We're not judging. Okay, we're not doing that. What is it? Okay. I can't. I'm a dad that runs on Jesus Cornhole. A lot of these, I'll be honest, a lot of these I have in pre-check. So as you're seeing it is the same time I'm seeing it. So this might not be safe for work. Just saying. He happy the ocean hid his sea cucumber. What? I don't get it. Lame. I didn't get that one. Sorry. What is all these? Oh wait, no, that's not. I was like, what are all these like promoted ads that I didn't ask for? Let's see. Talentless but connected. Right. Dip me in chocolate chip and throw me to the. Stop. I'm gonna skip that one. Finger blasters. Nice. I saw this one, and this is by far my favorite. I think this is the one. No, or I'm thinking about another one, but this one made me laugh. Can you imagine a guy wearing this in public? A guy that looks like this. I will have to like double take and break my neck. Look at what is this? There's no way. Of course, a mouse holding whatever this is. What is that? Like a cork gun? Saying I'm on a pussy hunt. Nice. Nice. Legalized for local. Now that's a nice cool vintage tee if I may say so myself. Okay. Ask not what the pussy can do for you. Ask what you can do for I need this. Actually, for real, in all seriousness, I need this. You know what? And I'm gonna like it. This is great. I need me a copy. And it's at the thrift store. I recognize these tags. I'm dumb. Look at that little plastic yellow tag. That's out of Goodwill. That is out of Goodwill. I know my places. Hello. I asked you. There we go. What else is there? She needed 8 from okay. Mid. Sup, bitch. Mama's on Lexapro. Who the hell wants ice cream? What? And what is this over here? what is this tattoo? Okay. Sick and tired of these again. What is this? Introducing reply downvotes. Huh? That's a thing now? You don't care, but okay. Love it, like it. Let's see what else is here. All of these ads, I can't. Stop. Young pussy have no taste. Mature pussy is well marinated and flavored, and then they have a fish on a platter. Listen, look and listen. I bet you she saw that shirt and she's like, Dad, I'm scared. Oh my god, and this is not that long ago because this guy's wearing a COVID mask, so this has to be like fairly like within the last 2 years. So that's interesting. That's I could let this slide in like 2012 maybe, but that's sir. Okay. What is this? What is this? Ask me about my turtle head. Shower not a grower, or grower not a shower, something like that. I don't get it. Nice try though. They treat me like a mushroom, keep me in the dark, and feed me bullshit. Yeah. Bath and oh, I love it. Never forget. Oh my goodness. I need to tweet this to it's a quote tweet. There's this lore. There's this Hasanabi lore that goes on about this whole 9/11 thing, and I just have to. Only I would know. I mean, if you know the whole Hasanabi, if you're what is it called? I think it says Hasanabi head. If you're a Hasanabi head, you would know. What am I trying to say? Nah. Well, what is it? I'm trying to write. We would never forget. We will never forget. I'm telling you guys, y'all need to. Hassan Piker's that guy. He's that guy. He's that guy. Catania? Just okay. Don't get an abortion. I will eat your baby. Okay. Eat more vagina? Is that the way to pronounce it? What is up with all these ads? Like for real. And we've gotten to hail satin. Like a satin scarf, because I'm pretty sure Satan is Satan, if I'm not mistaken. My name is Genesis. I should know what goes on in the Bible. Thank you, parents, for naming me Genesis. Even though I am not even in the slight bit religious, but here we are. Hail satin. I like a good satin scarf. Haven't worn one in a while. Might be the reason why, my hair is a little bit dry lately, but she's right. Hail satin. I like a satin scarf. Satin pillows, satin clothes. It's good material. It's good material. But stop. Why? I mean, a lot of it is just a whole bunch of Oklahoma City. Okay. A lot of it is just very vulgar. If gay means happy, why am I so sad? Oh my god, that's funny. Devastated but not defeated with an eagle on it? Nice. Nice. Sick. Oh my god. I'm just skipping through all the weird ones. It's hard to stumble when you're on your knees. I'm sorry. What? What's with the horse and the Jesus cross and the cowboy and the. It's hard to stumble when you're on your knees. I beg to differ. I beg to differ because if there's a rock on the floor, I'm pretty sure if you didn't see it, you might stumble over it. So I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know about this one. She done already done had hers is. The devil whispered in my ear, "You're not strong enough to withstand the storm." Today I whispered in the devil's ear, "I am the storm." Okay, I'm not laughing. I'm just like, that's okay. I'm not laughing at the autism warrior statement on the shirt. I was just like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, now this is hard to read. If it hadn't been for the cotton-eyed Joe, I'd been married a long time ago, and a long time ago I will find him and kill him. What? If it hadn't been for Cotton-eyed Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. I will find him and kill him. Like what? If Jesus can come back from the dead, so can One Direction. All right. We're done with that. We're done with that. It was good. It was good. It was good. That's so nice. It's a nice little laugh there. It's a nice little laugh there. Shirts that go hard. And if there's anything worth mentioning, I will bring it up next week. But that's a good Twitter account to follow, in my opinion. Again, I don't know how Twitter works, but like it's a good start. You know, if you just made your account today, you should follow me at Misfit_you, and then you should follow that account, and you'll be set. That's all you need. That's all you need. Just literally me and that other account. And while we're on the subject of Twitter, this post that I made is just high quality shiznit, and nobody's talking about it, and I don't know why. I don't I don't know why. Like, hello, this is quality stuff here. This is quality stuff here. Look at me. Look. Once it loads. I've been seeing this meme go around and people are just putting text on the top of it. I'm like, what is this? That's how you know I don't know what's going on in this world. And then I was like, oh, I get it. She's screaming it like you have to make up the stuff that boomer here. I was like, 15% could 15%, 15 I can't read. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. I'm sorry, but this is hilarious. I'm funny. Okay? I am hilarious. I'm so funny. And not one person liked it. I feel a way about it. I do. I feel a way about it. I do. But whatever. Whatever. I'm not sad, you're sad. I'm not crying, you're crying. You're crying. I'm not. I'm not crying. Anyway, moving on. We're moving on. I feel like I'm talking so fast. I kind of like want to wait on the whole Andrew Tate thing. You know? Save the best for last. You know, why not? You know? Let's save it for last. Let's save it for last. If you really, really want to see, you can stay till the end of the show. But we're gonna move on. But I will get to it eventually. How soon eventually? I don't know. But we're gonna get to it. I feel like it's too soon. It's too early. You know, I gotta keep you in here while you're here. So let's see. The next thing I did want to talk about while we're on the span of like threads and stuff is that there's this thing called Reddit. Again, another thing that people of my generation, of my age, should know about, but like I'm such a boomer that I don't understand a damn thing. And there's this thing called Am I the Asshole? Reddit is basically like a place where you like comment stuff anonymously. I think it's like both. Is it anonymous, fully anonymous? We're just gonna pretend like it's fully anonymous, and it's just like random comments and threads about literally any and anything. And one of the subjects on Reddit is the whole "Am I the asshole?" And then people tell their stories of like, this is what happened to me, this is what's going on with my life, yada yada yada. And then we, as a collective group, we the people, we Americans, not we I'm so whoa, we Americans, we humans, we people of the earth, that's what I meant to say, get to read it and judge it for ourselves, and we determine whether or not that person was being indeed the asshole. So here is our first one. All of the ones that I'm going to show you right now are coming from this account called Reddit Updates, Reddit.updates 2.0 on Instagram. I think I got like 3. And I haven't read these. I only read like the main like title here, and I was like, "Ooh, okay. Boom. We're going to try and read it." Also wish me luck because, if it hasn't been apparent enough already, I'm not very good at reading and speaking, and I get my tongue tied all the time. So let's just start with this one. So this one starts: Am I the asshole for ditching my wife at the mall because she was taking too long? At first glance, at first appearance, I'm gonna say maybe, because why would you just leave her there? Should have never came. You should know. You should know if we're gonna go to the store or to the mall. It's not an in and out situation. We are not you. When we want to go in and out, we don't bring you. And well, yeah, like if I'm gonna do an in and out thing, I'm not gonna stop at home and then come pick you up and make you come with me. At least for me, that's my opinion. If I'm gonna stop and go and get only one thing, I'm gonna stop and go and get one thing. But if it's like the mall or the clothing shop, there's no such thing as taking too long. That vocabulary just like does not. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. So here's this one. I'm a 34-year-old man, and my wife is 29. We have been married for 5 years. Since we started dating, she's always taking her sweet time doing everything, getting dressed, doing her makeup, eating. Okay, so this goes beyond just the shopping. Whatever it is, she takes forever. I'm generally a patient person, but I get extremely anxious when I'm late for something with a scheduled starting time. Also me. Alone, I have never been late for anything. With her in tow, I'm with her in tow. Where is this from? Who says sentences like that? I'm late for everything. The most frustrating thing about this is that she seemingly has no ability to comprehend that she's making people wait. If she even suggests that she move a little faster, I can't read. If I even suggest, I can hear that she move a little faster, she gets really defensive. A few years ago, one of her best friends dumped her because she was tired. I can't read. She was tired of her chronic lateness. Last night we went out to see a movie. Getting to the mall before the movie started was a battle itself, but miraculously, with the prospect of doing some shopping before it, she was able to gather her necessary belongings and get there with time to spare. She started shopping while I more or less followed her until it was about time to get to the theater. First of all, the first like 10 minutes of the movies is like nothing, so you probably had time. When I told her this, she was what? Another person? No, I'm good. Smokey, please, in or out. Or wait. I gotta text her. it's never been that serious where like people want me to eat, like them barging into my room. That was my sister, by the way. And then it's like my dog likes to bark at everything that walks and talks until the door is open, and then he's like friendly. At this point, I gotta lock the door. I gotta lock my door, or else I'm gonna lose my momentum. Y'all saw my funky pants? I was wearing my funky pants. I literally locked the door before I started, but then I wanted to rinse out my wine cup that I have. I didn't even put wine in it. So, yeah, that's happening. Anyways, the guy with his wife. She started shopping while I more or less followed her until it was about time to get to the theater. When I told her this, she was talking to a sales clerk about the clothes that she wanted to buy, and she told me to hang on for a second. As usual, hang on meant I have absolutely no concern about your needs. Okay. I lost my place. About your needs because I'm doing my own thing right now, and anything other than what I want to do is out of the question. I waited around for a couple more minutes until she started taking jeans off the shelves to try on new combinations. The previews had already started. I told her, okay, how would you know the previews have started? And she said, we can just skip the previews, which again, true. At this point, I just walked away, which she naturally didn't notice, turned off my phone and then just okay. First of all, let's read that again. At this point, I just walked away. So basically, he goes up to her, says, they're talking. She's like, hang on. And then, the previews had already started, and I told her again. And she said, we can just skip the previews. So basically, in our world, that means give me like 5 more minutes. And then at this point, he just walked away. And she didn't notice. And he turned off his phone. I don't know. That's a little assholey to me, a little bit. You just turned off your phone like that. Like nothing. You just turned off your phone. That's a little, That's mistake number 1. See why I need like a second person? I can't multitask. I cannot multitask to save my life. All right. Back to it. As a side note, I missed the first few minutes of waiting for her, standing in line, and making my way to the theater. On my way out of the theater, I saw her on a bench in the lobby beside herself because I ditched her. I honestly didn't feel bad at all and told her that I'd do it again. This made her more upset. And finally, we had an awkward, quiet drive home. Apparently, she was actually looking forward to see the movie too. Was I the asshole in the situation? I felt it was supposed to be tough love, but she seemed really hurt. A little, yeah. You just abandoned her and watched them. First of all, you turned off your phone. That was sin number 1. You turned off your phone. So even if like she was like, I don't know, like maybe if you were like 20 minutes into the movie, not into like 15 minutes into the movie, 20 minutes into the movie, she could have texted you like, hey, where are you, whatever, so she doesn't look awkward trying to like find you. And you turned off your phone. And I don't know one person in this world who turns off their phones to go watch a movie. Not in my day. Our phones, everybody's phones for the most part, I feel like 90% of like everybody's phones are like usually on silent or vibrate or whatever. It's like a rarity to hear somebody's phone like on where you can hear the notifications. And those are like boomer people who like have it up. Like even my phone, when it rings, I never hear it ring anymore. I haven't heard it ring like with someone calling me in like years. The only time I've ever really heard it ring was like my alarm clock. Like that's the only time sound is coming out of my phone involuntarily, kind of voluntarily, because it's like my alarm clock. But other than that, it's like I'm physically on my phone watching a video or on Instagram or something, and like I'm making the sound come out. But like just like random phone calls and stuff like that, never, never. You will never hear it go off. Never. Let's see what the people commented here. So this person said, not the asshole. This is what you have to do moving forward. Tell her. Tell her that you're leaving in 15 minutes and follow through. One warning, then go. Was she like 5? Stop discussing and explaining. Start showing. Tough in the future. Sunday text. I'm at the movie. Though tough. Though in the future. Sunday text. I'm at the movie and I'm sitting center. See, that's what I mean. He should have done that. Then I would have been like, not the asshole. But then he turned off the phone and didn't say anything. What is this? Another comment says, this is exactly what my parents did with my older sister when I was little and she got old enough to drive. The family is leaving at 6. We love it if you can make it. People who are constantly late like this have absolutely zero respect for anybody else. That's well, it's like a yes or no thing. Like when it comes to me and I'm driving, like we're leaving now. And usually I respect other people's times. Like if someone says be there at a certain time, I try to make sure I'm there at that time. So I can understand where they're coming from. But if it's like me and you came to a place with me, you have no right to be like, like if I went to go hypothetically, if I went out to the mall with my boyfriend, like we got there together. You can't just leave me and like not say anything. Like that's just weird. And we got there together, like get with the program. You can't just abandon me like that. But to be fair, in the future, just send the text. I waited for you. I'm in the movie. I'm sitting here and I'm turning off my phone. I'll see you there. I can get that. That's fine with me. This other commenter says, not the asshole initially. I was sympathetic to your wife as someone who is chronically late. However, when you describe that her response to you informing her the previews are starting was try on more jeans, I lost all sympathy. Is that what happened? That was before. So no, that was before. That was before. No, no, no. Relax. The movie is about to start. He tried to talk to her. She said, "Hold on, hang on." Then a few minutes passed. Saw that she was gonna put on some jeans. That's when the whole preview thing started. What is this? I'm divorcing my wife because she has been late for what? What? What even is this? No, I'm not having a midlife crisis. I'm not looking for a younger woman. My wife and I have been together for 12 years. During this time, she has not made even the slightest amount of effort to be on time for anything we did. When we were dating, an average wait times were 15 minutes to an hour. Okay, first of all, let me make this clear. I have been in situations where a boyfriend's one particular in mind, one main person that's been like chronically like taking his sweet time is an ex-boyfriend of mine where I would shower first, thinking like, in the beginning, because I was, I'm a girl, I was like, I'm probably gonna take a longer time, whatever. So I might as well just go first and start the process. I'm gonna need, find an outfit, put makeup on, do all that stuff, change the outfit again because I'm not, feeling secure in the outfit or whatever. And by that time, I figure myself out. He's also quick shower, ready to go. That wasn't the case with this said ex of mine. He would be in the shower, I kid you not, for like twice, if not 3 times, longer than I was. He liked to just be in there and just have a moment. He'll sit there, like he'll turn after a long hour shower. Okay, not even joking. Sometimes it'll be an hour, 2 hours. He's just in there taking a shower, doing God knows what. Plays music, all of it, and then after that, he'll spend like another 30 to 45 minutes just like touching his face with tweezers and doing all this extra stuff. And I'm just literally sitting, like, I felt like the dude in the situation. I was like, why am I sitting here waiting for you to get ready? And it's like a whole ordeal looking for the perfect shirt. And like, the only thing that a guy wears is shirts, pants, and shoes. A woman has to deal with picking out, either am I going to wear a dress today? Do I want to wear a skirt today? Do I want to wear shorts today? Do I want to wear long pants today? Do I want to wear leggings today? Do I want to wear jeans today? Do I want heels? Do I want flats? Do I want sandals? Do I want high heels? Like what? We go through all of that. Men only have three things to worry about: shoes, pants, and a shirt. And there's only like three variations of that. And a lot of guys just wear pants, long pants all the time. Maybe a wild card and they'll wear like a short or something. But like, it's not that hard. And this guy spent hours getting ready that at one point I had to learn to just like, you know what, you go first. And in order to kick you out of the bathroom in a timely manner so we can get from A to B, I'm gonna let you shower first. And then in the middle of all of that, I'd say, okay, I'm getting in the shower. So, you know, and then we hurry the process along because if not, I'll be waiting there for hours. And that was just that one guy. I think I remember another one who was kind of like that, like very into like his looks or whatever. I like me as a person, I've like grown out of that so much where I used to wear makeup and worry about my clothes and this, that, and the third all the time. Even like, you know, to be on Instagram and take pictures and post pictures. But like now I'm at a point in my life, I'm like so far removed from that that like I barely take any pictures on Instagram. The only thing that I really do when I'm going out any place is like literally fill in my eyebrows. Like today, right now, what I'm looking at, like now, with a little bit of like, with a little bit of just like my makeup on my face, you know, eyeshadow and a little bit on my lips and stuff. I did, you know, use a it's not really like a foundation, it's like a tinted moisturizer and stuff like that. Like that, this is a lot for me. Okay, what I have right now on my face is a lot for me. Usually it's just eyebrows in and out, done. So that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mm-mm-mm. And they go on. When we started dating, when we were dating, average wait times were 15 minutes to an hour for her to finally fucking show up. Oh, he's mad, man. Mad. I waited because I loved her. After marriage, she somehow got worse. And after childbirth, she got real worse. Okay, but she had a child. When people have kids, you kind of gotta let it go. She used to blame circumstances. She used to blame circumstances. I can't say the word circumstances for being late every time, but now she just blames our son. I put up with it because I loved her. Okay, relax. Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy from the beginning? Because this guy feels a way. This guy feels a certain way. Anyways, that was one of them. I have like two more that I found kind of interesting. So let's see. Here's this one from the same account. Basically, they're all from the same account. Or I think, oh no, this one's from a different one. Toxic Reddit on Instagram. Thursday. Okay. I am a 40-year-old male, started to cheat on my wife, who's 38, but stopped halfway through. Do I still tell her? Now, what do we mean by halfway through? What do you mean? My wife and I have a great relationship. I can't say I have any real complaints. We have been together for 5 years, married for 2 of those. And up until now, I would have said I would never stray. I was away for work at least. Oh my god, I can't read. Honestly, I'm a Benedict. I can't read. I was away for work last week, and while I was in the hotel, a young woman who was 21 sat next to me and began to flirt with me. Okay, let's see where this goes. I was extremely flattered by the attention. I mean, as I would too be, but not of someone younger than me. At least for me. Isn't that like the weird thing? Maybe when I get older, I'll feel like that way. Like, isn't it weird how opposite it is? It's like guys want the attention of younger women, but women want the attention of older men. But then but that's like for men, that's like the same throughout life. But when women get older, actually, I don't know. Me personally, I feel like I would never either have to be my age. I'll let 6 months younger than me slide, but like no more than that because I don't know. I just feel like women are inherently more mature. So like if you're 6 months younger than me, like that's as far as I'll go. But like you either have to be like my age or older, or like I can't see it. I can't like imagine it. I can't picture ever being with someone dating someone who's younger than me. Although like, people get older and people are cougars and stuff like that and they want that, but I don't think I would ever. I mean, we'll check up. We'll check in with that in a couple years from now. But I really don't. I don't think like they have to be my age, and even my age, at my age, boys at my age are still dumb. And I'm like, I just if you want to tell me differently, then go ahead and fine. But like, I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. And then anyway. I was extremely flattered by the attention. I have to admit, it was a real ego boost to be flirted with by someone so young, as I've started to get that middle-aged dad bod. But dad, oh come on, come on, we love a good dad bod. So as young as I've started to get that middle-aged dad. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not reading it right. As I've started to get that middle-aged dad bod and have been feeling like I'm losing my looks a bit. After a bit of talking, the woman invited herself back up to my hotel room, and we began to have sex. For me, it was all about the thrill of being desired by someone other than my wife, especially by a very young woman. I was slightly drunk, and I figured I'll probably never get the opportunity. Okay. Okay. Weren't you 21 at one point and did it at 21? Okay. Okay. It's just. Okay. Okay. But the thrill wore off very quickly as I realized that I wasn't enjoying myself. This girl was not good in bed. She basically just laid there and starfished. Sometimes she would pull herself into what she thought was a sexy pose, but that was it. She didn't seem interested in me at all. I might as well have been a human a human dildo because she seemed more interested in herself and how sexy she thought she was. See, but if she was enjoying it, you wouldn't have stopped midway. See, that's where that's the problem though. This is if we obsess the problem. You don't want to say it because you didn't enjoy it, so you feel like that's where the problem lies. Had you enjoyed it, you'd be keeping this little dirty secret to yourself. Come on now, you ain't fooling nobody. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you were feeling it. Of course not. Who are you gonna tell? Who are you gonna tell if you were feeling it? Not a damn person. Not nobody. My goodness. And this is how you follow up. Sex with my wife has always been amazing. When I'm with my wife, she's all over me, talking to me and telling me how hot I am, grabbing me, touching me, getting on top of me, and so on. I feel like the hottest guy in the world. When I'm with my wife, yada yada, with this girl, I felt like I could leave the room and she might. So why? The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And Exhibit A, Exhibit A. You wanted to, you like the feeling of being wanted, and then once you were wanted and went through that path, you realize that the grass is not greener on the other side, and now you feel remorseful. This is the reason why you feel remorseful, because she didn't like it, or you didn't like it, and she wasn't looking like she enjoyed it. Come on. I couldn't stay around, and I stopped about 10 minutes into it and asked her to leave, which she did. I didn't. I just took a shower, then called my wife to hear her voice. Now I'm back home, and so far I haven't told my wife anything about it. There's a guilty part of me that says I should because she deserves to know, but another part of me says, why should I torpedo our happy? If you were so happy, you would need the validation of a 21-year-old girl and the feeling of, well, I'm never gonna have a 21-year-old girl want me, and yet you just described in this last paragraph about how she makes you feel when you guys are having sex, and all of a sudden, okay, moving on. We're moving on. We're gonna keep reading. We're moving on. What was I saying? Should I torpedo our happy marriage and cause her pain for something that I didn't even enjoy? But had you enjoyed it, would you have still had these feelings? I want to do the right thing, but I genuinely, there goes that tick. I genuinely don't know what the right thing to do is here. I know that I will never stray again. Should I tell her or keep it all to myself? What does that even mean? What does TLDR mean? I started to sleep with another woman but backed out halfway through because I realized I love my wife more. Should I tell her about it? Yes. And here are the comments. It sounds like you only regret having sex with this other woman because she was bad in bed. If this 20-year-old was incredible in bed and better than your wife, would you have stopped in the middle? Nope. Bruh, mad dude, you fucked up in a lot of ways. Try some therapy, even though she's divorcing you. P.S. I think you were extra scared to tell her because you knew just how strong her backbone was, and you knew she would. You knew she couldn't manipulate. You knew you couldn't manipulate her out of it. Oh, this is his response. It wasn't that I wanted to manipulate her. If you knew her, you'd know she's not someone who can be manipulated by anyone, and I know her better than to even try. But that's exactly what you were scared to tell her. Let's look at the comments. Let's look at the Instagram comments. Bro, he cheated because he wanted to feel desired, then exposes how desired his wife makes him feel. LMAO sucks to suck. That's exactly. See, we're on point. We're on point here. We're on point here. Is it is it still cheating if it wasn't fun? That's another good one. I like that one. I like that one. Wait a second. Let me find my smallest violin for this poor man. Poor guy. The title. I started to cheat. Nah, you cheated. There was no started. There was no starting, middle, end, almost. You did it. I will never get the chance to sleep with a 21-year-old again. That's the comment. Same commenter. Same. That's how I feel. All right, so everybody pretty much aligns with how I align. Okay, so we're all in agreement. Tell your wife. I'm pretty sure she found out. And good luck to you, my friend, is all I can say. I wonder where they are now. Is there a whole section of where are they now? I'd like to know what happened to that. Peering into other people's lives. Okay. And last but not least, this is another Am I the Asshole thread. Let's see. Am I the asshole for throwing away uneaten food at my boyfriend's aunt's house? It's not even your aunt's. This is your boyfriend's aunt. I come from a Spanish household, so it's just you don't touch nothing unless you're mama. So God. I guess this is the most I've talked to that. I can't. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Anyhow, I'm like trying to read and like speak into the mic at the same time, but then I can't see, and then I don't want to slouch. It's all just a mess. Anyway, I need an assistant. I need an assistant. Okay. This happened Saturday night, so still very fresh, and I don't know how to feel because I had a room full of people hate because I had a whole oh my god, I had a full oh my god. I'm like, am I dyslexic? Is this what's happening right now? I had a room full of people hate me. My boyfriend see now the sentence is weird. My boyfriend be clearly disappointed in me, and I just did what I've always done and known since I was a kid. Here we go. I've been with my boyfriend for about 6 weeks now. Okay, but first of all, red flag number one. You've been with him for 6 weeks. Where do you get off? Where do you get off with a guy who you've been with for a month and a half and you're just not meeting his family and you think it's okay to throw away his fam? We're gonna keep going. I've been with my boyfriend for about 6 weeks now, and Saturday was the first day I was going to meet any of his family. This is the first time you're meeting them, okay? Obviously, I wanted to make a good impression since his aunt really was the one that raised him. His mom, blah, 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 whatever, backstory, we don't care. At least I don't care. Sorry for your background. When we got there, I was blown away at how much food there was, and there was only 11 people, but there was easily enough main courses and sides to feed double that. That's what it feels. It feels like probably like a Hispanic, Latino family, Italian family, or whatever who likes to cook big foods, but that usually turns into leftovers. It was really good, and I sort of felt like because I was there. What? What? It was really good, and I sort of felt like because there was so much food, they were expecting me to eat more than I usually would. No, it's a common misconception, honey. You're not. You're not. It's a buffet style. Think of it as a buffet. You come back for more if you want, and if you don't, you don't. Someone else will eat it. So I was so stuffed. I wanted to make a good impression, so I offered to help clean up. His aunt was very happy to have me help, so I started cleaning the table and started dumping all the uneaten food into the trash. I truly had no idea they had any intention of saving it. Honey, I need to know where she's from. I need to know where she's from. I need to know where this girl is from. His aunt tried to be nice about it, but I could tell that she was really mad. His mom, on the other hand, oh, I guess they mistyped. His mom, on the other hand, was way more direct and accused me of wasting money, wasting food, and not thinking about the family members who were going to eat later. Okay, now we know why um, mom wasn't around as much. We never ate leftovers in my house, and food either got eaten or thrown away. I said I was sorry, and his aunt said she would try to understand, but his mom said that I was way too spoiled for this family. You just met her mama, which really hurt my feelings. I tried to talk to my boyfriend about it, and he said he was upset that I was so careless and that I at least didn't think first. It's like, where do you, like, again, he's right. Where do you get off? Who do you think you are? First of all, I would never offer to help. You just sit there awkwardly until they're like, okay, you want to go outside or something? That's how you handle that situation. I can't. I said I was sorry and I didn't throw everything away. He said I'd done enough damage before I was even stopped. I get that I messed up, but it was truly out of my own experience being very different and a bad assumption on my part, not because I was being malicious. Was I the asshole? Yes, mama. You are the asshole. My favorite line. Okay, so this is a comment, and says, my favorite line is, we never ate leftovers in my house, and food either got eaten or thrown away. Newsflash, it was in your house. And you clearly know what leftovers are, so you are the asshole. She also left a comment that she thought leftovers are for the very poor people. Huh? She said what now? Okay, let's look at the Instagram comments now. This is where I get my validation from. Because the last one I was on point. Let's see, would have said it was soft but the last light made it so strong. I don't know what that means, but yeah, kinda. I was going with the light, you are the asshole, because she should have asked, but the nerves. She should have asked though. She asked if she could help. Or she lended a hand, like she didn't say like, what do you want me to do? Was this one? Was leaning towards light, you're the asshole, because she didn't know, but also ask, like, but also wow. It wasn't her food. Exactly. You're the asshole. It wasn't your food. Goes to someone else's house, throws away their foods. Even kids don't do this. That's so true. What my family does, we take leftovers, actually. If they don't want any, we'll take it and we'll eat it. We'll go to birthday parties and such and stuff like that, and we'll take our leftovers with us or their leftovers with us. It doesn't matter. I've been to birthday parties with my mom, who's like friends' daughters having a birthday party for their 2-year-old son or whatever, and there's like plenty of food, and we just take leftovers. I mean, they welcome it, like take food, but just don't throw it out. But this thing though is like, why are you barking? Why are you screaming? I'm gonna let you have your moment. The comment that she did make that I think everybody is referencing is, we never ate leftovers in my house, and food neither either got thrown away or eaten. It's just like, you know what leftovers are. Anywho, that's that. That was fun. I like that. I like that a lot. That was fun. Alrighty. It's about time. It's about time we talk about the main event that I've been holding out on for a long time. We are going to finally be talking about Andrew Tate. Andrew, the human trafficker tater tot taint. It's time. It's time. I'm looking for where I put it in here. So just. So basically, I'm just gonna pull this up. I'm just gonna move this over here. So basically, this is Andrew Tate. This guy, if you don't know, you will know by now, or you should know by now. I'm sure he's 35 years old. Ugh. If you don't know him, I'm sure you'll know now and will not like him, but I'm sure everybody in the mamas has heard of this person. Andrew Tate has been making his rounds all over the internet, especially TikTok. That's his main grounds. But Andrew Tate is this guy that's been going around on the internets because he's a very, very, very misogynistic person. And then when you tell him that he's a misogynistic person, he goes, "Me, I'm not a misogynist." In his little accent, "I'm not a misogynist. But I just like telling women what they should and shouldn't do and what they're allowed and not allowed to do." Uh, Actually, I should just show you while I'm on it. Hold on, hold that thought. I should just see if I can find a quick like some clips just to show you who this person really is, because I can sit here and tell you about the things that he's said and done, but I need you to see it and hear it for yourself, who this guy is, because he's a problem. He's a big problem. He is a problematic dude that is just so full of spaghetti in his brain. That I like can't even. I just want a normal clip. I don't need his funniest moments. Like, none of this stuff is funny to me. All of his fans, all of his weird fans have stuff that, like, I don't care. Da 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 da. Ah, maybe this. This is what I'm looking for. Alright, so this is basically who this guy is, and after you listen to a couple of his takes, you'll get a sort of general idea of what he's about.
In Paris, you're sitting there having a fucking coffee, and terrorists roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, I've seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive and take one terrorist out. Next, get the AK, go Rambo. I don't.
Yeah, no, obviously, of course.
I hope you get really insecure next time you're out in public, like walking down the street and you see someone look at you a little bit. And you're like, oh, why are they looking at me? Oh, it must just be normal passing traffic. No, everybody knows. When you go talk to a girl in a club, hi, my name's Terry. She knows. They all know. When I was in school, I was on the bus in Indiana. 6 or 7, and there's these 2 kids who were maybe 9 or 10 who used to pick on me from behind. I used to pick on me on the bus all the time, and I came home to my dad and I said they picked on me. He goes, well, what are you gonna do about it? I was like, well, I don't know what to do. They're bigger than me. He goes, you have a lunchbox? That was his answer. So anyway, they kept picking on me. After about 2 weeks later, I remember one of them slapped me on the side of the face and it stung. And I turned around my lunchbox and smashed him clean in the face. And it was a plastic Batman lunchbox. It was blue. And when I hit him, it splintered.
And it's not just about girls, because I know at the beginning I said he's a misogynist and he talks all this stuff about girls, but like he's just an all-around weird, trying to be masculine, top weird alpha male guy, and it's just weird the way he this certain thing that he says that was just weird.
You have to move. And why does everyone think we're mafia? We're not mafia. We don't run around.
Ugh, all this music, I didn't need
And if
all of
anyone
that.
did piss us off at any point, even if we didn't want
to. What is this?
just failed on step 1 by identifying me incorrectly. So,
for not knowing you, I don't know you.
Of course you don't know me. There you go. I don't know you, so I'm guessing you failed. So
you did the same thing earlier to me.
In which area have I once failed?
We can run it back to the first 10 minutes.
You don't want to run this interview back, because when you run it back, you're going to see yourself get smoked the whole way through. So listen, my dear. Listen.
You guys already know how I feel. You already know how I feel about the Fresh and Fit podcast. We're not even going to go there.
It's a scenario. You're upstairs. You have an AR-15. 3 unarmed men break in. Between you and the chick, one of you has to take the gun and go down there and deal with all 3 of them. She's scared. I'm scared. They're downstairs. Go shoot them. Go shoot. Are you gonna go? Or
why is she scared? And you know, why only can she be? Can you be scared? If she has better training than I do, if she's better shooter than I am, she's taking a gun, bro. I'm not. What?
You're in my brain. Am I talking Chinese?
If she is a better shooter.
If she's a better shooter, then I'm gonna let her do her thing, because obviously I'm gonna be like, I can't, it's just not my thing. That's a logical thinking. No, bro, you have to be a dude. You have to be a dude and do it yourself, because women can't do anything. Fucking weirdo. Freaking weirdo. And that's not even, that's like very tamed. These takes are highly tamed. I have to like. These are fairly tamed. It's not even like these are tamed, which is like not what I'm trying to. These are fairly tamed. Oh, I didn't know Call Me Chris did a reaction on that. No way. I love Call Me Chris. Common Chris is great. She's funny. She has the whole TikTok thing. She's great. She's funny. Okay. I'm sure she has what I'm looking for. Oh, this copyrighted music is what I was looking for. Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, I forgot.
Don't have a job, to be honest. I take care of my people. Like what, in Minecraft? Like what are you in The Sims?
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men?
Oh, how is he gonna react to this? Oh, he did the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit.
I'm a high-value woman, right?
Oh my God. And I bet the other way around, it
Mhm.
wouldn't matter to him.
Yeah,
He
no.
cares.
No, his take is that men can have as many girlfriends, girls, toys, whatever it is, properties as much as they want. But if a girl does it, it's disgusting. It's how can you even how? Or not even that. Like if the woman makes a lot more money than he does, he's entitled to 80% of that. No. I'm pretty sure 100%. And then he decides whether or not he wants to give you 20%. But he says that at one point. I think it was like 80-20. But then he's like, no, I'm going to take the whole thing. I'm going to take all of your money. Like if a person was doing, this was the conversation. If a girl was doing OnlyFans and she was bringing a whole lot of money, that money doesn't go directly to her. That money goes straight to him. And then he'll decide whether or not you get an allowance. Obviously, he's going to give you a little something because, you know what I mean? He's got to keep you around in order to make the money. But he's going to give you allowance out of the money that you made yourself on OnlyFans. Make it make sense to me.
About a woman's body count, which shouldn't matter, but I
No.
bet he could sleep with like a million
Mhm.
women and he'd be like,
But I'm a man. That's how it's supposed to be. I stick my thing into things, and that's how it's supposed to be. And nobody can argue that.
why am I spitting so
It's not if a man slept with 20 girls or 200 girls. He is still the man. If a woman slept with 200 men,
Exactly.
she is worth less.
Exactly.
Oh my God, what did I just say? I am absolute psychic. I have the psychic abilities. Somebody give me a raise. Oh wait, I'm my own boss. I'm gonna give myself a raise.
Oh, Chris Collins, you're your own boss? Not good enough.
I love her. You guys should check her YouTube out, and you should check out her TikToks out
My
too.
blood is
though.
boiling.
Andrew, are you afraid of dying?
I wouldn't like to die.
What are you afraid
But
of?
I would like to
I
die.
don't want to die. So I would actually be afraid to die, of course, because I don't want to die, but it is inevitable.
That's fair.
So why be afraid
That's
of something
true.
that's certainly going to happen? Will I really die?
I think it's
50-50.
50-50.
How would you not?
Stop. He's like so dumb, and it's hard for me because I feel like half of it is a facade, and half of it is just like most of it I just feel like he's pretending. It's like because it's giving him a lot of traction. It's giving him a lot of like views and such, being this like controversial. So like part of me feels like 75% of it is like truly him, and he's just weird, and he's been butthurt, and he has mommy issues and stuff like that, and that's how he likes to deal with women because there's no other way to deal with women because that's just all he knows. And then another part of me just feels like he just knows that the trolling is gonna get him, the views that he needs. So all in all, that's who he is. That's who this guy is. So he's been making his rounds all over the internet, and apparently Facebook, Meta, and it's stupid. It's so stupid. Meta, really? Meta? They have come to the conclusion that they wanted to ban him because they just don't feel like his views align with their community guidelines, which is like, really, Facebook? That's how you feel, Facebook? Really? Instagram, that's also Facebook? That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Because for other stuff, you're not on that. You're not doing your job. Especially Instagram. Because my friend will literally have her account taken by some weird scammer, weird person, right? They'll take her identity. They've used pictures of her and her babies pretending to be her on her Instagram because it was freaking stolen from her. And the Instagram is still up there and it still has her name. they found out the person found out that my friend's real name and started using it, and like that's her main like name as the username, as if that's her, and that's not her. And at one point she was taking pictures that were kind of like saved in the whole Instagram archive and was reposting it, like pictures of her kids and all that stuff, to do Cash App scams. That's a little weird to me. But it takes something like Andrew Tate for you to like, oh my god, you know. But they and honestly, I feel like they're only doing this because, how do I say it in a word? It's gonna bring them more, you know, like traction, because like, oh, Instagram and Facebook are so woke, and they're trying to do something for the greater good and yada yada. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because this guy has been popping off for I don't know how many weeks now, and all of a sudden now you want to ban him. Sure. 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 Why not? Why not? Oh, I meant to pull this article up actually. Where is it? Like, no, sure, for sure, for sure. That's how things work around here. And it's just like, and I saw recently a TikTok that was up about a teacher who, like, kids in her class who were like 11 who are on TikTok, he's more prominent on TikTok. There are kids on TikTok freaking talking to other 11-year-old girls, talking about your main job is to be in the kitchen and yada yada yada, and you're fat and you're ugly and you're lazy and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, you're 11, talking about, oh, I make this money, this and that, and all this other stuff. And I was like, bro, you're a sixth grader. Relax. Like, look at this dopey ass fucking thumb, who is now bald because he couldn't face the fact, or he couldn't live with the fact that he had a receding hairline. So now he's bald, and no. First of all, he says he's bald by choice, which I don't believe. But come on. And he was on Big Brother. He has also, what people like to skim over that they don't talk about, is that this thumb here beat a woman, beat her up on camera, like knocked her ass up, not knocked up, but like, you know, like assaulted her, punched her in her face. And his house has also been raided by the FBI. So it's weird how a person born in Chicago cannot come back to, you know, the United States for some reason, and he's living out in Romania, where he himself has said that in Romania the rules are so lax that, you know, people doing, you know, incriminating stuff and like just like, what's that word? The word is slipping my mind. Corrupt, like corruptness is like so out and about, and if you have money you can get away with stuff. And apparently he has this big compound where he has hundreds of girls living in his house. He has multiple girlfriends in his basements, yada yada yada, cam girls that make all his money. And it's just like, bro, you're so freaking weird. And he's been making his rounds on Aiden Ross, because that's where he initially popped off, because there's this Twitch streamer called Aiden Ross who had him on his stream, and I think he had like about 250 something thousand, and that's where it really just started to spiral out of control. And he was on there. He was on there today, actually, after the news broke that he was banned, trying to like say that he doesn't hate women because he has donated to so many charities. And I was like, first of all, just because you donated to charities doesn't automatically make you a good person. Let's just start there, first of all. And then it's just like, you wouldn't be on any platform trying to apologize if they hadn't ban you from the beginning. So none of this is genuine. You can say all of this stuff all you want, but none of this was genuine. Had you not gotten banned, you wouldn't have done anything. But now you're just trying to like keep yourself from. He was banned on Twitter for a long time now. Now he just recently got banned off of Facebook and Instagram because they're the same thing. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't said anything, and Twitch as well. And I'm sure at some point something's going to happen with that. I don't know. But it's just like, you're trying to stay in the good graces because all you have is YouTube and Twitch left. Because after that, no one's going to want to have you on any sort of like stream or video or stuff like that. So like, he's trying to get it together to not lose his coin. No. You can't just turn around now and backtrack and act like that's not how you feel. That's exactly how you feel. You don't see women as people. Like, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're like, what is this? You're weird. You're so weird. I don't like you. Ugh. God. I can't. And like this is I think I hit the mic. I hit the mic. I hit the mic. And this is honestly have been going on for such a long time now, and I didn't want to comment on it because there are a lot of like his little tater tots that like to like be mean and comment on other people's like videos and stuff like that. Like I just don't want to be bothered by it, but at the same time, it's just like you gotta call people out when it's time to call people out. And I'm gonna read this, and this is as far as I'm gonna go. I hope to not have to talk about him anymore, but this guy, it just stresses me out. Like even with like politics, I don't like talking about it because it's just like, why are people so freaking dumb? Anyways, Meta has banned influencer. First of all, he's not an influencer. Andrew Tate from Facebook and Instagram for violating its policies. The former kickboxer, he was also a kickboxer, can you believe that? Who rose to fame in 2016 when he was removed from a TV show Big Brother. He was also removed from that show. He was on it, but he was removed for he appeared to be attacking a woman, where he later says they regularly engage in like BDSM or something like that. Like that's how he likes to do BDSM, but like still, you can't do that on like national TV. On TV in general, like Big Brother, come on. He went on to gain notoriety with Twitter banning him, saying women should bear responsibility for being sexually assaulted. I can't. He had 4.7 million followers on Instagram at the time that the account was removed. The number had grown rapidly from around 1 million followers in June. Like it happened real quick. Meta said it had removed the kickboxing star from its platforms for violating its policies on dangerous organizations. And I hate when they spell, oh, this is BB. This is from England, I think. Makes sense because he talks with an accent. I just got like startled or whatever because it said organizing with an S and not as a American. Violating policies on dangerous organizations and individuals, but did not provide any further details because again, I feel like this is just like a like when companies do things for like the LGBT community and they have like the rainbow flag here and there and the that weird ice cream thing that Walmart had for like the Juneteenth thing, like trying to appeal or appease to the masses, whatever that word is, appeal to the masses. Like you're not doing it because you think it's the right thing. You're doing it just to like make it seem like you're woke, and it's just weird to me. I mean, congrats. Sure, we don't need another person like that spreading weird stuff on the internet like that that's bad for children, but like you didn't do it with the best intentions because you think that this person was bad. I mean, maybe you felt like that. Maybe like 20% is what that is, but all of it is just like part like marketing. Like, oh my god, everybody's talking about Instagram and Facebook right now because this happened. Like, you didn't really do it with that intention. That's how I feel. Let's see. At the time of his removal from Big Brother, Tate said the video had been edited, calling it a total lie, trying to make him look bad. You made yourself look bad. And it's been years since that Big Brother thing has happened, and you're still the same person. I don't care. Andrew Tate's videos promoting misogyny and targeting women have come to prominence this summer, with many teens commenting on just how he's appearing on social media feeds, yada yada yada. His content raised concerns. That's the thing, though. TikTok needs to take him down. Most of his stuff just comes from TikTok, and everybody's just reposting it from there. But he's an absolute misogynist. It's just oh yeah, these are some of the things that he says. And on YouTube, some of his most popular videos had millions of views. In one video during which he was interviewed by another YouTuber, he said he was absolutely a misogynist, adding he said he was absolutely a misogynist. Now he's backtracking. Today, as of today, earlier today, about 4 o'clock today, he was telling everybody on 18's Raw that he's not a misogynist and he loves women. Bullshit. He was saying, I'm absolutely a misogynist. I'm a realist. When you are a realist, you're a sexist. There's no way you can be rooted in reality and not be sexist. Later in the same video, he called women intrinsically lazy, and there was no such thing as an independent female. Okay. Okay. In a different video, Mr. Tater Tot said, if you have responsibility over her, then I must have a degree of, if I have responsibility over her, then I must have a degree of authority. You can't be responsible for a dog if it doesn't obey you. But you can't be responsible for a bitch, a female, if they don't obey you. That's what he wanted to say. That's what he was saying. You're weird. You're banned. Goodbye. I was like, how can you look like this? How can you look like this? No wonder. No wonder. You have mommy issues. You could have been. You could. Let's be honest. Let's be honest for a second. Okay? Had he not been the way that he was, acting the way that he is, and the way that he looks now, people would have vibed to him. He would have been an 8, you know? But when you start acting like that in the public eye, we look to find everything that's wrong with you and make you like you're a 6. He's not even. In the real world, to me at least, he's a 2. But right now in the world, he's to me he's like a 2. Right now he's like a 4 or 5, you know, whatever. Because he has a body, whatever. It's body, but like the way that you talk and you act, everything about all of your flaws are so much more like exaggerated that like it makes like I have to find everything wrong with you. I have to find everything wrong with your big ears and the way your eyes are shaped and then you have no hair. Like had you not been this person, you probably would be hotter. Sad to say, but good riddance and fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god, finally. It's been a lot of just seeing him all over freaking just social media in general, the internet in general, and I was just like, ugh. Every time I saw him, it's just like, why? Even today, he was on Aiden Ross's stream, and I was watching Hassan live stream, and then I was just like, you're ruining my Friday. You're ruining my Friday with this because he was watching the stream with Aiden Ross talking to Andrew Tate, talking about how he's not a misogynist anymore, and yada yada yada. So like, yeah, sure. So that's pretty much that. Good riddance. See you never. Goodbye. I don't like you. I know you don't care. I know all of your little minions are gonna come to me if they eventually find my YouTube video. They're gonna say, "Oh, you have no views. You're ugly. You're black. You're ugly, and you're black, and you have no views." That's all they're gonna say. That's all they're gonna say. What else can I give? Anywho, moving on from that because that's old news for me. We are going to move on to the other thing that is on my thumbnail/title, and that is Def Noodles. Now, I should just look up his Instagram right now just to like put a face to him. If you don't know, at this point, I'm gonna stop saying that because if you're watching this, you would obviously know who these people are. But Def Noodles is like a pop culture sort of like drama, not even drama, just like a pop culture sort of like news reporter account, something like that. I forget what his real name is. Dennis. I keep wanting to say Curtis, but it's Dennis. He's like another form of like what the Shade Room is, but like the Shade Room is like run from like a lot of people, and it's just this was just a little more whatchamacallit. I don't even know how to explain it, but he's like kind of like what the Shade Room is, basically. His Instagram, Def Noodles. He has his own main account where it's just him. Go with Dennis _. This is who Def Noodles is. He just basically, oh my eye. Things that are happening in the world. I have no idea who this is. A's family threatens blah blah blah. Alec Baldwin stuff. Andrew Tate is banned. That's how I found out. News straight coming from Def Noodles. Kanye West sells clothes and trend. It's just, the basic stuff. That's where I get my news because I had to unfollow the Shade Room because I don't know. I just felt like it was making me depressed. Just because they report on. I keep kissing the mic. they report on things like shootings and fightings, and I just, for my mental health, like I couldn't do it anymore. And he's a little more just like tame with it, you know. I know what to expect from here. Like I'm not gonna like have a bad day, because he just words it, or and puts it in a way that I'm just like, I can digest it and I'm fine. But the shade room will show you just about everything under the sun, and I can't. And like every other second, there's someone like dead or dying on their post, and like I can't do it. But anyways, that's who Dev Noodles is. And recently he, I guess, has gotten into some controversy, some drama that I've been hearing about, but I had no idea what was going on. But the more and more I heard about it, I was like, well, I have to see what it is, because I'm getting FOMO that everybody's talking about it, and the Ethan, the H3 podcast, would like not even talk about it. So I'm just like, well, what the heck is going on? I need to know what's going on. So we're going to watch it live react, because I honestly don't know what, I have no idea what's going on. I was like, what drama? What's happening? What's happening? The title is Addressing the Tweets That Got Me Canceled. Apparently he got canceled, and I don't know what for, but we're going to see today what it's about. Live reacting. I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. I'm just waiting for the ads to go. I need to get like an ad blocker or something of that nature. Also, side note, if you look right over here, just crack my jaw. Look at Trisha over here. I used to like her a lot, and then it's just, I don't know, it was just a weird vibe. Maybe I'll start trying to watch her again. There's just a lot of drama going on, especially when I was starting to get into H3. But like, she's been pregnant for like years now, and I just caught wind of. I just saw this video over here that was uploaded 9 hours ago. I'm just like, where's like, all right, real quick, actually, now that I'm here, I have to see if she mentions anything about like giving birth, because I feel like she's been. That's not what I wanted. I feel like she's been pregnant forever. Like, when's the baby coming out? Her username is all weird. Oh my god, what's her username? Oh, there's no U. BLN. I'm sure she'll post about it, right? I'm giving birth. She has 4.98 million subscribers. That's wild. Wedding video. Official wedding video. Did I see this? Can't remember. She had like 4 weddings or something. Food stuff. Her birth plan. Yeah, anyways, I feel like she's been pregnant forever. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Feels like it's been years that she's been pregnant. Anywho, let's get into Deaf Noodles. What is the drama? I would like to know.
Are officially only 2 tickets left to the roast. Only 2 tickets. Make sure you get them before they are gone. This is the first of many times that we are going to do a show like this, but you want to be here for the first one, okay? This is history in the making. You want to be a part of it. We're having some great comedians from Los Angeles performing. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you get your tickets now, because they are almost completely gone. Link down below. Anyway, folks, while there was a lot of support in yesterday's video, there were also a lot of people who. Is he just gonna first of all?
I'm sorry. I hate to pause. Is he just gonna stand here the whole time? I guess so. Okay.
Missing the point. I feel compelled once again to respond to comments to see if I can once and for all finally clarify any confusion about my stances that some folks may be experiencing. Full disclosure, I don't want to keep making videos like this, but I do want to clear the negativity out of my comments, because I think that my real followers should not be subjected to the parasocial weirdness that some negative people are currently indulging in my comments.
Okay, so what's going on?
Let's get to it. Bruh, address why you're calling Papa Guy a PDF file when you're...
Oh, I kind of sort of know the thing that's going on a little bit, but okay.
Doing Keemstar for doing the same thing. Now, of course, this person is talking about a joke that I made on Twitter saying that Papa Gut looks like a pedophile, and then I created a shirt where I put a picture of Papa Gut crying on the internet about it on the shirt. Now, I've already discussed this for 6 hours in a Twitter space a few weeks ago. If you want to go ahead and listen.
So basically, from what I think, I thought this was something different, but from what and again, I don't know anything. I don't know a damn thing that's going on over here. I don't, and I need. Sometimes being a girl and not using lipstick, just like, why? You know, I didn't want to, but I already have it on. I have no idea where my lip gloss went. And I hate regular lipstick sticks like this lipstick stuff. Drives me nuts. I'd rather use a gloss. Anyways, long story short, what I think was happening or has happened is that he has called somebody on Twitter, or on Twitter he has said that such and such guy named Papa Gut looks like a pedophile, but then Def Noodles himself is currently in a lawsuit with Keemstar, who has called Def Noodles a pedophile. But I think what Def Noodles is trying to say here, which I don't necessarily agree with, I feel like it's the same thing, and it's just people trying to like weasel their way out of it in a way where it's just like, and don't get me wrong, I like Def Noodles, but like you gotta own up to things a little bit. But I feel like he says because he said he looks like one, but he didn't say he is one, that's okay. Which I feel like either way, however it's said, you're still implying that he is. Just because you say he looks like and not that he is, because I think if I'm not mistaken, and again, I might be wrong, but I think that Keemstar has said that he is a pedophile. And that now people are saying that Def Noodles has no right to be on the internet tweeting that this guy, Papa Gut, who I have no idea who he is, Def Noodles has no right to be on the internet saying that this guy looks like a PDF file. I probably shouldn't have said pedophile, but because the YouTube. Ugh. I'm learning YouTube. I'm learning. Don't censor me, YouTube. I'm learning. Let's get back to it.
It's available on my Twitter, or you can just find a re-upload somewhere on YouTube. With that being said, I'll give you the abridged explanation right now.
Okay.
Saying that someone looks like a pedophile is not equivalent to accusing someone of being a pedophile. It is absolutely moronic and disingenuous to even imply that they are the same thing. It's not point blank. There is no room for discussion about this. There isn't a single person in the history of humanity who was ever charged or went to jail for simply looking like a pedophile.
Okay. I just feel like, and like, I get it, and I don't get it. I get it, and I don't get it, because it's just a weird situation. If he had not been in the position where he is currently in a lawsuit for said subject, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. You know, had the lawsuit not happened and had none of this Keemstar Def Noodle things have not happened, then people would not have looked at this so hard. Because again, people say it every day, this guy looks like a pedophile, this and that and this and that and this and that and the third. But I feel like the problem is that he's currently in a thing with another guy for the exact same, not the exact same words, but along the same lines. So you kind of like, at this point you gotta take it, because you're already in a position where you're in litigation, I think, at some point eventually. I don't know, I think he is, but you're already in a position where you're dealing with somebody because of that. To then say it while you're having that, I can understand why people are like losing their minds. But had he not been in that position, had it been me, you know, I could have randomly said it. Oh, this guy looks like a pedophile. I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying he looks like one. It's wrong to just, you know, I keep saying PDF file. It's wrong to say the PDF file word, you know, just willy-nilly and all that. But like, you know, people joke around and whatever and this and that. But like, had he not been in that whole situation, I don't think it would have popped off as much as it did. I get where he's frustrated, but like, you kind of got to take it, my guy. I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, you gotta take it. You gotta take it, because
People don't get charged for looking like pedophiles.
We get this.
Finders worth of people who look like pedophiles that they're investigating. Yes, I'm sure that law enforcement in this country is taking a break from shooting unarmed black men to do actual investigative work about people who look like criminals. Now, as far as putting a picture of Papa Gut,
God, I hate this conversation. Why did I feel like it was okay to why did I feel like it was okay to talk about this? Oh my God, why did I feel it was okay to talk about this? No. We're too deep. We're too deep. I'm too deep in.
Crying on a t-shirt.
I'm 3 minutes in already.
Sure,
It's too
I
deep.
explained this as well on the Twitter space, but here is the abridged version. I saw a short clip of him crying dramatically on his stream.
Oh.
I was in my office. Everyone was confused why this grown-ass man was crying on the internet after someone said they looked like a pedophile. We thought it was humorous that anything of the sort would even happen. So I got a screenshot and I put it on a t-shirt.
Where's the t-shirt? I need the
t-shirt. It was meant to be a grown man crying on a
Nope, now I need the t-shirt. Now I need the t-shirt. Do you show the t-shirt at one point? No, now I need evidence. Now I am an investigator and I need to see what the shirt looks like. Here, I'll let it keep playing while I look for the shirt.
Nothing more.
Now I need to see the shirt.
Nothing less. Later, during the Twitter space, Papa Gut said that he was actually crying because of his wife's essay. Now, as I said, I had no idea because I don't watch his videos. I don't have time to watch a guy named Papa Gut pontificate for 30 minutes at a time about whatever. I have a business to run. I have a life.
All right, dude, but you took time out of your day. Now let's be civilized here. You took time out of your day to tweet it. You took time out of your day to put on a t-shirt. I'm just saying. You relax. But you did take time out of your day to tweet it, and you did take time out of your day to put it on a shirt. Show.
Life outside of the internet, believe it or not. Like I said, I watched a brief clip on Twitter of what he was saying, and that was it. You can go back to the Twitter space and listen to the whole thing because I explained it. Now, if you listen to the Twitter space, I actually apologized for hurting Papa Gut's feelings on the Twitter space after finding out why he was crying. I also took down the post about the t-shirt during the space. Now, people have desperately been trying to draw a parallel between me saying Papa Gut looks like a pedophile to what Keemstar did to me. They are two very different things. I explained this.
Hold on a second. Developing story. I found a Hold on just a second. Hold on a second. I think I found a Twitter thread, but how much? I don't know if this is an actual real. Is this real? It's in the H3 subreddit. I mean, look at me saying subreddit as if I know what I'm talking about. Look at me. No, this is it. First of all, wait a second. This can't be true. It's one thing. Now, hold on a second. Wait a second. Wait a darn second. We'll get back to that video, but it's one thing to say what he has said. But it is a completely different thing to be doing this shiznit. What is this? This is from his Twitter account saying actual photo of Papa Gut's car. I mean, in a way, you kind of are saying that he is, because you're not saying anything about what he looks like. I forgot how to read Instagram. Hello at who's this? Okay, I think it starts here and then it goes here or something like that. Hello at YouTube, at Twitch, and Twitter support. I have been the target of harassment campaign by another content creator who has openly called me a PDF file, like Adobe PDF file, and is now threatening to make a video of him walking to the streets asking people if I look like a PDF file. And then he says, "Now don't cry to mommy YouTube, you pedo looking." Now, see, for a split second I was on your side, but sir, you've gone too far. What is this? There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this. You started it. You started it. What is this? I'm sorry for my last tweet suggesting Dennis should be punished in some capacity for slandering me. I was actually joking, but wasn't made clear about because I'm not funny at all. I will better comedian to my profile. Nobody is slandering you, big. But why are people like this? Saying you look like a pedo doesn't mean you're an actual pedo. I say you look like a fire extinguisher doesn't make you. Jeez, how? Okay, okay. You guys know that show Bob's Burgers? That girl Tina, whenever she gets in like uncomfortable situations, she's just like, that's how I feel right now. I didn't know I was gonna end. I didn't know I was opening that can of worms, and now I don't know if I should finish that YouTube video because like that van was going too far, and I don't think that's funny. Although humor is subjective, I just feel like woof, woof, and that picture of him crying on that post is what he put on a shirt. Well, I guess let's just see what he has to say. Let's just finish it off there and stay committed. Damn, I did not know what I was getting myself into.
In the Twitter space as well. I am in a lawsuit with Keemstar. However, I have explained this earlier this year in several videos, so I'm going to share with you once again what the difference is. Okay? I said that Papa Gut looks like a pedophile. Meanwhile, Keemstar straight up accused me of being a pedophile. Said there were
say PDF file. Say PDF file. Some people have to react to this in real time. Okay? Dang.
That I was threatening them in order to silence them. These are two very different circumstances.
And who is recording this? And why is it all shaky and weird? What is happening?
Also, Keemstar is a news source who is known for outing pedophiles in the YouTube community. In fact, if you go through his replies, you will find hundreds of people actually believed the accusation he made against me was real. By contrast, you can go through the tweet where I said Papa Gut looks like a pedophile.
Yeah, but taken out of context.
Taking a break from shooting unarmed black.
Yeah, but looking at it out of context, and I don't know who this Papa Gut guy is, and I barely know who Dennis is. Taken out of context of just a new person who just kind of just followed you because they feel like they like you for you to like randomly just like say it. It's one thing for your followers who've been around for a long time who understand your humor, but then it's another thing that I feel like he has to kind of comprehend where it's just like new people are going to come around his space, and then when he says that, they're not going to think about it like, oh, it's a joke, oh, he looks like, they're all automatically just going to go straight to PDF file and think it's true. Although you said he looks like it, it's not like a definitive like, oh, he said the word look, so that's, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to get at.
Black men to do actual investigative work about people who look like criminals.
What happened
now? Saying, and that was it. You can go back to the Twitter space and listen to the whole thing because I explained it. Now, if you listen to the Twitter space, I actually apologized for hurting Papa Gut's feelings on the Twitter space after finding out why he was crying. I also took down the post about the t-shirt during the space. Now, people have desperately been trying to draw a parallel between me saying Papa Gut looks like a pedophile to what Keemstar did to me. They are two very different things. I explained this in a Twitter space as well. I am in a lawsuit with Keemstar. However,
What is this
I have
glitch? What
explained
is this
that
glitch that
no
just
one
happened?
actually believed that he's a pedophile based on me saying that he looks like one. Now, I don't know what else people want from me in this situation. You can keep regurgitating these talking points all you
That's another thing where it's just like at a certain point with like apologies and stuff like that, it's just like it's never gonna be good enough. But like, I mean, this is a start.
want. But at the end of the day, I'm done talking about it. It's over. If you don't like it, that's a you
He says he's done, but he's 5 minutes in, and there's 11 minutes of this video.
Move on. This is my favorite video this month because it's nice to hear that Dennis is in a really good place and getting decent sleep. I don't really understand why so many people are still jumping to conclusions about everything and being hypercritical. Maybe groupthink, I guess. Someone says that your feedback isn't helpful and people are being harmed because of the pseudo drama. Why would you continue to comment the same stuff? It makes it look extra malicious, but go off, I guess. This is what my actual fans think. They support me and they know that there's something weird going on.
Well, again, because they know your way of being, and you're here.
Channel has been getting
Other people might
brigaded
not. Maybe and those are the people that are saying stuff because you got to see that side of it at
for
least.
the longest fucking time. I don't know when it started or what caused it to happen, but there's a segment of fans that is absolutely resistant to any form of change, improvement, or growth on this channel. This very vocal minority will go out of their way to attack me and anyone who enjoys this channel. They are relentless. They don't want me and my actual fan base to win. They don't care about us. They've taken this channel.
They don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Michael Jackson song, look it up.
Hostage, and they are dead set on doing anything they can to destroy it. Well, here's the thing. I know who my actual followers are. I know exactly what they like and what they respond to. And as I said yesterday, I'm going to continue catering to them. My actual followers have seen me grow and go through a lot of different phases on this channel, and they know that this is just the beginning of a new phase. I know this for a fact because I interact with different segments of my fan base on a daily basis. I know who the fly-by-night fans are. I know who actually wants me to succeed and who doesn't. And that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on my actual fan base who values me as an entertainer and doesn't want to destroy me the second. Oh, you literally said go educate yourself at the end of the barrel of a loaded shotgun to someone on Twitter. But you're the victim? I did, in fact, say that. However, what I didn't say was that I was any sort of victim. I may be on the left, but I don't subscribe to victim mentality. I think there are actual victims out there, but I am definitely not one of them. I have been blessed with opportunities that through a lot of hard work have guided me to the level of success that I currently
And I'm bored now. Okay, anyways. That is what I was so highly interested in, and there you have it. That is the drama concerning Deaf Dennis Noodles himself. Are you happy we covered it? I don't know. I don't know about me. But yeah, I guess that happened. Let's see. What else is there? Right. So last week I had talked about maybe like trying sushi. On the what is this? Wait a minute, what is this? I just skipped over this. We'll look at this real quick. It says I literally titled this, that's it, Instagram Reels. I can't say Reels. Instagram Reels are getting out of control. What is this? What is this? Hold on, before we say goodbye. I gotta figure out what this is. Hold on. Wait just a god dang second. Oh. Oh. Oh, of course, music. What is this for real? I saw this late night just scrolling on the Instagram. What the freak is this? There's no way this is real. And why? Why are people so weird? Is that butter? Oh, ugh. What is that, toast on the other one? I don't believe it. If you didn't eat it, it didn't happen. Sorry. Noise. That's what's happening. Anything else that I wanted to talk about on here that's still on here? Or no? Duff noodles. No, that's pretty much it. Again, like I was saying, I think last time I had talked about wanting to do a segment of like trying foods, since I'm such a picky eater, and I was gonna do the whole sushi thing. But, like, I never was able to pick up sushi, and I know I can find it at Publix. Although the one by my house, I'm not sure if I looked closely enough. I don't think I'm sure it has it, but I don't think I looked closely enough because I didn't find it, and I was gonna try and find it at Walmart, but then that didn't happen. And then I also, separate thought that I had, I was going to try G Fuel, because that's another thing that's been making its rounds. That I said, oh, I kind of want to try it. Popular amongst the gamers, and I said, oh, I kind of want to try that actually and see what it tastes like. Because I love me some Red Bull, even though Red Bull gives you cancer. But like YOLO, I did want to try it, so maybe I'll set that up for next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. So sushi, and I'm trying to look something up before I finish. Or can I just search it this way?
Close ball game
Why
there.
are you
21.
talking? Why are you talking? Why are you talking? Technical difficulties. I'm not a professional. Give me a second. So you're going to be trying that next week. I think I'm going to try and add a couple things. We'll just make it a whole thing of me trying random foods, because I'm such a picky eater. So we'll do that next week. It'll be a whole thing. I was just trying to show you real quick that your girl, she swore off. Okay, she swore off using Twitch because people were being bullies. But I found a way to make it work for me, and that is that I like to play PUBG Mobile. So far, I played for the first time yesterday in a long time. I think it was probably like last time I played was like maybe 2018 or so, something like that. 2019. And I was bad back then, but like I played it for the first time in a long time yesterday, and I streamed it. So that is what I'm going to be doing on there. I think I have just like random gaming stuff on Twitch. I want to get Sims up and running. I know I said I was going to do Sims on a live stream for Misfit's room, but the way that my computer is set up, I'm debating on whether or not I want to get a PC for all of this. I'm not sure. Again, I'm trying to stay committed, but I'm not trying to like overwhelm myself. So I've been considering the whole getting a PC thing so I can like game and like stream a little bit better. But for now, although I wrote off Twitch and I said I'm never gonna use it because people are bullies, I said, you know what, F it. I'm gonna use it for gaming because why not? I think it's fun. So I think I'm gonna play actually like in a little bit. So if you want to see me play PUBG, you can actually find me on Twitch. My username is Misfit_U. I'm sure it's on my Twitter or something around there somewhere, but I'm gonna do that. But yeah, basically I just wanted to show you that real quick. So big stuff coming up. I'm excited. This is fun. This is cool. I like this. If you did enjoy this video, let me know. This video, as if it's a YouTube video. I'm so used to making videos. if you liked this show, this episode, let me know. Give me a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, tell me stuff, whatever you liked, you didn't like it, cool. Don't matter to me. What do you want me to see? What do you want me to react to? What it is and what it is. Today's been a good day. I can't believe I went on for 2 hours. That's pretty good. Pretty good for a live stream. Not mad at it, but I'm about to go. Thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys next week with bigger and better stuff coming. More and more professional as we go. I thought today was going to be a wine day. I thought I was going to sit around, chillax, and drink some wine, but I guess not. Weird. But yeah. Ooh, I might just hop on the good old Twitch, do some a little bit of PUBG mobile gaming, and thank you guys for watching. Take care.